Hey everybody, welcome to the Shake-Up. And I want to do one of the old style handicapping videos. It's going to be a review because this race has already happened. I tried to sit down today and do some writing. It's brutal for me to write. So I wanted to just do a handicapping breakdown video with some of the subjects that I wanted to write about today. One of them was being class. Pace, acceptable odds, all of that stuff. This fourth race on February 7th, I think, first of all, it was probably the only long shot this weekend. But this was a huge betting opportunity here. So I definitely wanted to go over it. And this race was kind of sticking out in my mind when I wanted to write. So I'm just going to do a video handicapping thing of trying to bring it together. So the first thing we're looking for on the dirt, this is going to be a mile on the dirt, claiming 20,000. Like I said, this happened February 7th. Today is Tuesday. So this race has already happened. It's just going over a handicapping review, handicapping lesson, however you want to call it. The bias that I'm looking for is basically inside of the track is winning 44% of the time. That's post 1 through 3. Post 4 through 6 is winning 38% of the time, and then it drops out 7 on out. But this is just a 6 horse race. So everyone has a shot to win here. I do think the inside of the track has been better. It was definitely better on Saturday, and this race happened on Sunday. But I'm also looking for horses, speed and stalkers. So they're wiring 42% of the time, and they're stalking 43% of the time. My definition for a stalker is horses that come from 1 to 4 lengths off the lead. Once you hit 5 lengths, you're a closer in my book. That's my definition. And I don't think they're winning on this track very often. I got them winning about 15% of the time. I generally think closers, especially at a short price, is usually a bad bet. But anyways, going through this race, there was a horse that stuck out. There was one horse with decent marks. So right away, this 5 got my attention. But I'm going to start with the one horse here. Because this race, not only is do I like the marks in this race, they kind of got me looking at a horse, interest in a horse, but it's not that great of a race until the handicapping starts coming together. And I wanted to focus on class. I think lately I have not been paying enough attention to class. Class is a factor that, look, it definitely matters, but I don't think class handicapping alone is enough. And sometimes I overlook it too many often. Of all the classic handicapping factors, I mean, class is one of the ones that I do like, but it has to go with the other stuff. So I kind of marked the form for the class. If you see the gold or yellow, however that looks to you, that means the horse is dropping from that race. And if you see the red, pink, whatever that looks like on the screen, I'm not sure how it's going to look on the screen in the video. That horse, that's class stepping up. So that's what the extra marks are. So this one horse, just overall, has no speed. He is a closer. He is on the inside, but we are looking for speed and stalkers. His last 2 races were at a little bit higher of a level, so today he's dropping. Last race, stalking closing day, he was just average. No speed, no stalk there. 2 races ago, he did have an excuse. It was an inside speed favoring day, and he didn't have a shot that race. 3 races ago, he won at a lower level. That's where he broke his maiden at 15,000. And he was just average, match strides with the slowest winner. while closing. So this, I mean, this horse looks like a closer. He has the inside, but like I said, the track profile or the bias report is telling me that I want to be speed or stalker at the very least. And I always believe that you look for the speed first in a race. So let's see what else is there. The 2-horse, last race, he had to drop to 12.5. Quite a bit lower of a level. He closed that race. It was a 1-race sample. So right now, I'm not caring about that. 2 and 3 races ago, he was roughly at this level. This is a 20,000 claimer. He was at 25 and 20, so he has been at this level. 2 races ago, the rail was bad. He deserves an excuse there, but he doesn't look quick. So he comes back and wins his race after the asterisk. But 3 races ago, he didn't have any real speed there. Now, he is a 6-furlong sprinter, so he might have speed, but let's just say he had to go to a lower level to win. So I didn't think he was that good opportunity. I don't know if I can really trust him on the lead. So that's not the horse. He also got kind of on the slower marks. So the 3-horse, he had to break his maiden claiming at 16,000. He did rate that day. It was at 6 furlongs. I got that the inside of the track was good. And he was on the inside. It was an early pressing day. He was a presser, and he won being the slowest winner of the day. So that race to me is he just rode with the bias. And he's a little under, he's stepping up, put it that way. He's just stepping up. And he could have speed. He was a 6-furlong horse. He could have speed, but it was against weaker. So I was not sure on him. The 4-horse, average, slow last race, broke his maiden at the basement. 2 races ago, the inside of the track was good. He was on the outside. I gave him an asterisk. So he won his next race at 18-1 after an excuse, but he still had to go to the basement to win it. So I'm not that crazy about that race. The 5 and the 6 are actually coming out of the same last race. The 6 went on to win that last race. The 5 never really got going. He was average, slow. Nothing looked special. But the gold or yellow highlight is both of these horses been running at a higher level. They're both running at a higher level than everything in here. So I didn't like his last race. He was bumped at the start. He was just average, slow. But the 2 races ago where he earned the triangle and the heart, where he went too fast to win, definitely caught my eye. Every time you earn a heart, it plays just like an asterisk. He earned a really small speed figure. I don't care, because speed figures are just at the finish. And he did not run to the finish. He went too fast, too early. That was actually at optional claiming 50,000. So at least 2-3 levels higher than these horses by far. So I love that race. 3 races ago, he was average at 50,000. Had the lead all the way around, just missed. Has front speed. And he looks like he's also able to stalk. This was a race that I wasn't that interested in. And this horse is 16-1. And I see nothing on the inside of him that stops him from getting to the inside. I see a bunch of closers, possibly a couple stalkers. But the horses that might have speed also were at the basement, where this horse was competitive at 50,000. So the only other horse in the race, I think, is the 6-horse. He beat the 5-horse last race. The inside of the track was good last time he ran. He closed. Oh, this should say inside. The 5 also had the inside. The 6 was on the rail. The 5 was in the 3 hole. So 6 did get the better of them. But when I look more at the 6, 2 races ago was one race sample at a high level, 35,000. He looks like a closer. Yes, it was a sprint. But I don't trust this horse to have speed. 3 races ago, it was early pressing day. He was a closer again at a higher level. I think the 6 is the only horse that's in this race that could have the class to beat this horse, but I do prefer speed and stalkers according to the profile. So my surprise was they hammered. Who did they hammer? I think they hammered the 6, and I want to say they bet the 6 and the 1 there, if I was right. Maybe it was 6 and the 3. Well, they let this 5 drift up to 16-1. And I'm going to show you guys the race. So this is just a little video on the importance of class, the importance of knowing that horses that run together can come back with different outcomes. Something else just caught my eye. Tyler was on this horse last time he ran, all you jockey fans, and he chose, well, we don't know if he chose, but he got off of him to go to the 1 horse. So you people that think the jockey always knows and it's that simple, it's not that simple, because I'm going to show you the replay of this race and why this was such a sweet betting opportunity. So 5 looks like the only horse that can get the lead, I thought. Maybe the 3 could get the lead. I didn't think the 6 could cross over and get the lead. So 5 does get the lead. He might have interfered with the 3 there. He might have interfered a little bit with the 3 there. Yeah, they bet the, oh, they bet the 4. That's right. I can't believe they bet the 4 there. They bet the 4, the 3, and the 6 there. I wasn't expecting the pace to be this fast, by the way. 23-2, 45-4. This track might have been playing a little bit faster. I was a little worried here. Was a little worried. Looked like he got headed there and looked like he got a little hook there. And then all of a sudden he just skirts away again. And notice the profile all inside. Well, everyone was inside. I mean, the 6 horse who just beat the 5 very convincingly. This time he was strung out a little bit longer. Was finished dead last. And 5 won an easy win at about 16-15-1. So that's just a little handicapping video on class, kind of putting everything together. By the way, I'm a little excited for this week's show. I found out that I always had the replays and that Twin Spires never got rid of the replays. So I am excited because I got some things in mind for this week's show. But anyways, guys, that's the video I wanted to put out. Take it easy, guys, and good luck out there.